Yo, yo, yo! I'm James from Los Angeles, rooting for Sam Long.
Yo, yo, yo! Ezra Swell here from Rumson, New Jersey. Ironman #1.
Nick Basilio, Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Ironman #1.
Yo, yo, yo! My name is Ryan Spangler, Chico, California. My very first Ironman, Coeur d'Alene.
Yo, yo, yo! My name's Carly. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Seattle, and this is my first Ironman and my first real triathlon. So we'll hope for the best out there.
Sam Long!
Oh, okay.
Big unit. Yeah. It's gonna be a rough day for Lionel tomorrow. Just kidding, we love Lionel too. But,
I love it.
Yeah, Sam's bringing the heat.
We're aspiring big units. Awesome.
Dude, inspirational, man. Kill
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Moab,
So
Utah.
glad to see you.
That's so cool. Congrats, man.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you.
Yo, yo, yo!
Yo, yo, yo. Here we are, guys. Touchdown into Coeur d'Alene. All the good vibes are coming back. I love this spot. It's 11:23 in the morning, so what does that give me? I don't know, 16 hours till the start of the race. So rolling in hot, but rolling in happy and calm and collected and ready to go.
You're not phased, huh?
Not phased. And look at the pretty flowers, man. We're ready to go. Yeah, not phased one bit. Really, I gotta sleep in my own bed. I gotta keep the altitude advantage, and yeah, it all worked out totally fine. It actually got my mindset into the right place of the Ironman is gonna throw unpredictable things at me. It's gonna be a hard day, and I'm gonna have to adapt and overcome, and it just got me in the right mindset 3 days early.
So what are we doing?
Oh, so we're doing, we got a lot going on now today. Because packet pickup's technically closed. That closed yesterday. So they've got late packet pickup. I think a good 40 or 50 people from Denver missed their flights here on Thursday because none of the planes took off. So they set this up for us. So we're doing that first, and then thank God I used Tri-Bike Transport this time. So a huge shout out to Tri-Bike Transport because my bike is already here. So I just flew carry-on. There's no setting up a bike. I mean, I just have to put pedals on. And so then, yeah, go get the bike, then ride, then run, then swim, and then try and eat some today, and then get the feet up, and then race tomorrow.
No big deal.
No big deal. It's just an 8-hour day and 100-degree weather. No big deal, right?
They gave you bib number 2?
Bib number 2, yeah. We won't say who got bib number 1. All checked in, smooth and easy. We're flying through like a hurricane, baby.
Sam?
Yeah.
We totally forgot your wristband.
Oh. Here we go. We gotta get the bike. The moment of truth. We gotta find out if everything's okay with it. And if it is, then we're in for a relaxing day. And if not, we're in for a stressful day. But I can already see it over there. And it's gonna be fine. Takes a village to get me going. Hey, thank you. We got everyone going. I just cut my stupid chain wrong. I cut it short. I know, amateur hour. That means I gotta calm down and relax. And instead of being like a hurricane, I gotta be like a calm sunrise or something like that, right?
Cool as a cucumber, my friend.
I'm cool as a cucumber, not coming in like a hurricane.
Yo, yo, yo! What is up?
What's up, baby?
No, we need a pic.
Yeah, get on in on it.
Oh, this is awesome.
Sam, what are we doing here?
We are making up for my mistake. I guess I cut a chain too short. I think it's hopeless, to be honest. I think I gotta just use the old chain. But they're thinking, oh, maybe the mechanics can put the chain links back on. I don't know, but anyways, whatever, I can get the bottle put on. And then we gotta ride. I don't know if we're gonna do a brick run today, to be honest. It's kind of hot. I'm already working up a sweat. So.
How's the stress level?
Pretty stressed, to be honest. I'm pretty stressed. I'm doing yet another do not do before a race. This is a brand new, never before worn wetsuit. right? My last one was, let's just say it was breaking. So I said, oh, whatever, I'll pack a new one without wearing it in the bag because I'll get here Thursday, so I can wear it 2 days. So anyways, I'm getting to test it 1 day before the race. I'm sure it will be fine. I've won the brand before, obviously, since they're a sponsor. We'll see how this race goes, guys. Oh, it's way too hot in a wetsuit for 100 degrees. But it was either that or go nude because I didn't have a bathing suit. So I opted for the swimsuit, for the wetsuit. Okay, I gotta get you to zip me up. Awesome, let's go get this ride done, check the bike, and then get the feet up.
How are we feeling? How's stress level after the swim?
Much
That
better.
help?
Yeah, it's stressed that then it's like I get in the water and do what I love, and just the water here, it's calming and grounding, and then yeah, I feel good. So honestly, it's gonna make for a great story if I can complete the story the way I want to.
Hero's journey.
It's the hero's journey. That's for dang sure. And no, I feel good, and that, yeah, swimming was the right move.
Congrats, you're here.
I made it. That deserves a congrats.
Yeah, seriously.
Did they give you like your package? Just like
I had to, yeah, I had it over there.
okay.
They
Well, I'm
pick
glad
up.
you made it.
There's like a bunch of people that couldn't get out of Denver that night.
Really?
Oh
Man, I'm
my
glad I
God.
went on Wednesday then. I was like going back and forth between Thursday and Wednesday because I always go Thursday.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Exactly. Thursday you would have been screwed.
Crazy.
Dude, that's
All right. Did you fly in just now?
Yeah, I've been here for like an hour.
Sweet. You got the McDonald's airport carbo load going on.
Exactly.
Hey, who knows? I think it might be a good thing for you.
It might be.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys.
All changed, ready to go.
How do the legs feel?
These suckers, they feel good, man. They feel ready to go. I love this story. It's a fun day.
How's the stress level?
It's good now, man. All we gotta do is walk back, rack the bike, and then wake up and race. Race and win.
That easy. It's that easy.
It's that easy. Get up, rock the bike, go to bed, wake up, win. It's that easy.
You're wild, man. You're wild.
There we go. Awesome, we're getting everything done. 23 minutes, my shortest pre-bike spin ever. That means I'll be as fresh as a daisy. Make lemonade out of lemons.
So the real question of the day is, are you going to allow everyone to suck your wheel for 112 miles?
Definitely not. That's definitely the, I mean, but I said that at Tulsa and then I still let it happen. So it comes down to being tactically smart, and I have some strategies in place to make sure that I'm not the absolute sucker for everyone and that they get to take advantage of me. So I can't reveal what those strategies are now, obviously, in case this video comes out before the race, but yeah. 10:30?
10:30-ish? Yeah.
11:30, 12:30, 1. So 2.5 hours for check-in, getting my bike set up, pre-race swim, pre-race bike, and bike check-in, and dealing with all the paparazzi. That's pretty darn good. 2.5 hours. And now, yeah, time to eat, get the legs up, and we'll see everyone bright and early tomorrow morning.
Okay.
That's all there is to say. Yo, 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 here we are, guys. this is really my last thing to do today of this hectic day. But yeah, so I'll put you guys through my nutrition plan. Here you guys go. This is an Aero bottle. 14 gels go into this thing. So that's 1,400 calories on the bike. I only start with this, and I start with this. This has this mix in here. It's called Ghetto Man Mix. Just kidding, it's actually called Isoactive from Power Bar. So 1,400 plus 300 is 1,700. And then actually on the bike too, in my bento box, I throw these chews in. So each of these are 200. So 200, 400, 600, and then another 2 gels, 700, 800, so 2,200. So I have 2,500 calories on the bike. Plus I also usually grab some on-course nutrition, usually mostly just water, but if I need a Gatorade, then I will. And then my run plan is very, very simple. I start with another 4 gels. This time, the mojito flavor is my favorite. You know, I'm always trying to party, so that has caffeine too. So I start with 4. Those have a bit more water, and then the special needs, I pick up another 4, and then I just have cola and on-course nutrition. So that's my entire plan. Boiled down, really, really simple. Total number of gels, let's see, throughout the day, 14, 15, 16, 20, 24 gels throughout the day.
Do you eat anything solid?
Nothing solid, nope. Unless if you count gummies as solid.
No.
No, so nothing solid. Although, to be honest, if it was, the hardest thing is just carrying it. I wish in special needs right now because of COVID, you have to stop and pick up your bag. But the thing I would love is to eat up, you know, those honey buns, those things come in those big packages. I would love to get one of those. Or I mean, even if it would be hey, everyone, you're required at mile 80 to stop for 2 minutes and you get a pit stop of whatever you want. I would eat a large French fry from McDonald's, and then I would continue, and I'm sure I would then crush the day, but no ability to carry a large fry on the bike. I suppose I should say I am sponsored by Power Bar, best nutrition around. Sebastian Kienle uses it as well, and to be honest, that was a big reason I wanted to get sponsored. But use code LONGPOWER25, spelled like my name, and then spelled you got the power for days, and then 25 to get 25% off. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, hopefully you know who that is. That is Tim O'Donnell, the famous T.O. I'm at my homestay. His name's Andy. Terrific homestay. Been so helpful. And yeah, I have a story about me and T.O. That I'm a little bit embarrassed to tell, but that I'll tell it. And you guys will say, oh, this is kind of Sam's personality. But I think this was back in 2019. Yeah, so I was really just getting started. Me and T.O. raced Boulder. And he obviously swam fast and was leading the bike on his own. And I was it was me and Kenneth, I think, and one other guy chasing him. And on one of the out and backs, I went like this to him. And the guy, T.O., rightfully so, was who in the absolute hell is this youngster giving me the snake eyes? And of course he went on to beat me. And he qualified for Kona. And then, yeah, later that year he got second at Kona. But he was pretty riled up about that. And looking back, I was pretty out of place doing that to, the top American hope that year. But I've learned my lessons a little bit, maybe. All I've learned is that if you do that, you better back it up.
Look at that young stud. Man.
the course record by 10 minutes.
Are we rolling?
Oh, we're rolling.
Okay. We're rolling. The champ is rolling. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everyone? I guess the first thing, how am I feeling? I'm completely spent and completely tired, but completely elated. And yeah, I think a lot of people probably questioned, and myself even, had to question at times after Tulsa and what's been a pretty heavy race schedule was like, does Sam really have it in him to do another Ironman 5 weeks after one went bad? And I trained hard for Tulsa, and I looked deep within my soul, and it was like I knew I had it within me, and then I just committed. And the last 5 weeks were a very different approach than what I normally do. It was much more of finding, like, just staying in tune with myself and just being like quiet and at peace, and finding the reasons to race for myself. And that really carried over with how I raced today. It was all about racing for myself. And then, I mean, also especially with what happened getting here, flying in late, my flight getting canceled. It was just a day that was like, the week started, and it was like, not everything's going to go perfect. Not everything's going to go to plan. And I think most of us Ironman pros, like, we get this hyper attention to detail and perfection and saying like, oh, all the details. I need to fly out at this time, and I need to go to bed at this time, and I need to do this and this and this and eat this and this. But it was then like everything just got thrown out of the window. It was like, oh, I did another Ironman 5 weeks ago. I mean, it started with that. And then I took a full week off after Ironman Tulsa, which I never do. And then, my flight gets canceled, and I fly in 20 hours before the start of the race, and it's hectic. But it was just like, take what's given to you, and then, make lemonade out of lemons, basically. And that held true for the day. So, I mean, a few examples of that were, as people know, I got the flat tire on the bike at the end of the first lap, right? I hit something, and suddenly tire sealant spewing everywhere, and I'm going, there's no way this thing's going to hold. And I could tell it was low, and I look over, and I'm trying to get wheel support, and the wheel support comes over, and I'm like, do you have a disc brake wheel? And he goes, oh yeah, sure. And I'm looking at all of them, and unless if they take the disc brake off of the disc rotor off of my wheel and put it on there, none of them had disc rotors. So I was like, they don't even have disc brake wheels. And if they did, and I had to take the rotor off, I mean, it would have taken forever. And not to mention, these wheels were from they were definitely no NV SES discs. These wheels, I mean, were probably Greg LeMond was riding in the Tour de France a long, long time ago. And so I was like, I'm probably faster on my wheel, even if it's a bit flat. And it actually happened at a somewhat convenient time because we were going through town. And so on the turns, I started taking them conservative at first, and I was like, I'll be able to tell if it's going to give, and two, how low it really is based off how aggressively I can take the turns. And it was definitely low, but I opted not to stop because it was at such a critical point, and stopping really would have derailed my race. But it was just another example of like, oh, hey, not everything's going to go the way you want it to go. Just make do with what you can do. And yeah, I think it honestly helped with my mindset. And then I guess an important thing was the swim. I still think I had a great swim. I was right up at the front with the main group, basically right off of Lionel, who was in the front group. He had an amazing swim. And it was just a little bit too hard. We got out of that first lap, and my heart rate was just a bit too high. And I said, yes, I probably can do this, but I'll actually pay for it later on. And I just had confidence in my ability to bridge up. And maybe if it was, if there were some more stronger riders, I would have had to be careful. But it was actually a conscious decision of just ease it down just a little bit so my heart rate could be a little lower. And yeah, and it paid off, and that's the thing. I was just in tune to myself all day, and yeah, and that was my motto in general for the whole day. Is like, don't burn sugar, so don't go above a certain level, and really keep it in my fat burning state. So I was very, very careful not to burn matches and not to get up there, and all the way from the start of the swim, and then all the way on the bike, and then on the run, it was just steady and yeah, and really just in control all day. I mean, it got hot on that last lap, but I just did what I had to at aid stations, and I mean, it was pretty fun to dunk your head into a thing of ice and cool off. And Yeah, I mean, it takes mind, body, and soul to win an Ironman, and I knew I had it in me. I guess I started to have some doubts because I've always thought of myself as an Ironman racer, and then the 70.3s were going well, and the Ironmans weren't. But connecting to yourself always, staying true to yourself, and it paid off. And I think it's still sinking in. But I'm totally stoked.
You said it's sinking in, but like, I mean, you kind of made a huge statement at this race.
Yeah, I mean.
What'd you say?
Yeah, but Kenny, we don't want to overhype the most overhyped legs in triathlon, right? So I don't know. Is a course record in 100-degree heat a big statement? I'll leave that to the fans to comment. But I took the course record from Ben Hoffman, so he's also coached by Ryan Bolton, so that's pretty cool. And I guess I want to talk about the fellow competitors a little bit, because I knew everyone really well, and I mean, yeah, hats off to Lionel. I still think it was a great battle. We rode a lot together. He surged to catch up to me on the run. I mean, a true champion, and not quite his day, but I mean, no hate on that. I just had a pretty crap day at Tulsa 5 weeks ago, and then I'm here. So I know he'll be back. Still super inspiring. Of course, the guy finished it out. So as always, hats off to Lionel. And then, Justin Mechler, man, you stepped it up. You showed us what you're made of. And that's all I have to say. You showed us what you're made of, and that was really, really cool to see. And the hard work and dedication and commitment over, a decade or more paying off. And then, Jason Poole, a longtime training mate too. I mean, this was his best result by far and away in the fastest run split. So hats off to him. The fan base has been amazing, and to compare and contrast it to, I guess I can't quite compare it to a year ago because that was COVID, but to right before COVID hit, I mean, it's all of a sudden everyone's wearing the merch and everyone's saying, yo, 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 and go Sam, and before the race, and it's really, really cool to feel like I'm making an impact and to inspiring people, and I love hearing those stories. And I guess from another perspective, what's cool for me is that I feel like people are finally beginning to understand me and understand my drive and my dedication, but also sort of see that I'm like this lighthearted, goofy guy that likes to have fun and has a bit of an edge, to him, but that's like life, we're complex, we're all complex human beings, and we have different sides, and it actually is the contradictions that makes people interesting and life beautiful. But and then just on the course, everyone's saying yo, 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 and I'm just like, I am absolutely living my dreams. So thank you, everyone, and we'll keep the merch available till, I don't know, let's just say the video is going to come out Tuesday. We'll keep the merch available to Thursday, so you can get it. The link is going to be down below, and get your shirt till Thursday, and keep spreading the yo, yo, yo love.
Yo, 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 Marcus Weiger from Spokane, Washington, coming out here to watch the big unit dominate and break the course record. Shout out Sam Long, shout out Justin Mechler. Awesome work, guys, awesome work, love it.